Guys, good morning from Geneva. What's going on? It's Simon Lazarus, Head of PR and Content for Corona Hunter. Now, I've got another timekeeping treat for you. I've got an exclusive interview. Sitting to my right is the CEO of ARTYA, Monsieur Yvan Arpa. Yvan?
Hello, how are you?
Great to meet you.
Good to see you, Simon.
How are you doing?
Yeah,
are you well?
Doing good.
How's
Very
Geneva?
good,
How's Watches and Wonders this
Fantastic.
year? Yeah, tell
Only
me.
Pleasure. Only pleasure.
It's great to see you.
Dead, not a lot of sleep, but that's the way to go.
Yeah, come dab. Yeah. First of all, thank you so much for giving up your time.
Thank you for coming.
It's a real privilege and honor. Humbled and blessed doesn't quite cut it.
Thank you.
We're going to go straight into it. So,
please.
So, look, you've been exhibiting here for a few years.
Yes.
I want to know firstly, before we get into the Purity Wavy HMS mirror.
Yes.
With the first mirror case back, okay.
Yes.
I want to know how a maths teacher transforms into a manufacturer. Just tell me about that horological journey.
Yes, it's long, so I will try to make a long story short. Mathematics are fantastic because for every precise question you have the right answer. And that's not the case anymore in watchmaking because you're in a world of emotions as well. So you have to mix the rational with the emotions. But it's a fantastic way to make mathematics apply in a more emotional and to create objects. So everything is related with mathematics. You do hypothesis of work. So when I created ARTYA, I put a couple of hypotheses. I wanted an ultra creative brand. I wanted a brand that if you like watchmaking, you will find a product that meets your need. I wanted to put a lot of emotions because what is the best time in your life? For me at least, I hope for most of you, is when your father, your mother was telling you a story before going to sleep. And this is what we try
really
to
important.
do. This is emotion.
Storytelling.
At your wrist is a slice of emotion. And this is what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Bushido.
Yeah.
Talk to me about Bushido.
Bushido is very important in my life. It gives me values. It's gives me my best friends. It's my second family. It helped me through many things in my life. And of course I practice always, and it's something that reflects every decision I make.
Because I see it's very ingrained within your work. How does the Bushido and the mathematics come into these exquisite executions that you produce? When
I decided to be independent, that was the first step. The second step was I decided to be independent and auto-financed. So to do so, I have no family fortune, no personal fortune. I created a brand called Black Belt Watches, which is only for black belt to buy watches. It's a mono-concept brand. And this is now more dedicated to help disabled people to learn Bushido or to learn to fight. Now, ARTYA is the brand which takes all my energy and my soul, and in fact it's also related with all the value of Bushido. So
there are how many of you now in ARTYA at the moment? Your team is consisting of how many? 21?
Yeah.
And vertical integration, obviously very important.
Yes, very important, even if we must be very careful not to make a vertical integration due to ego. Because, for example, the hands, I take an example. I make my own hands and they are not as good as if I go to the best hands maker in the Jura. So I prefer to go to the best hand makers. I will give you the name if you need for each watch, because they do better than me. My hands were nice, but not as good as some people who do it since 50 years. So at one stage you have to stop the integration when something is better somewhere else in the Swiss Jura, where some people have 200 years of experience. So this is very important. Yes, it's integrated to the limit of, if somebody does it better, I don't want my ego to say, I will do it and it will not work.
Because you've got just a little bit of ego, as in ARTYA is obviously just a little bit, just a little bit. A very nice subtle. Obviously, I'm talking about the brand name.
Yes.
Art by Yvan Arpa. So tell me about how that came about.
No, it's Yeah, to put your name on a dial was not my thing. I wanted something that had a strong and strong name, but still a little, as you found.
It's just because I've done my homework.
Not everybody knows, but it's just a little subtle way to say, okay, it's my work. It's I started this 17 years ago, and it's all my soul, my work, my passion, my love into this product. But I say it in a way a little bit different. And when I started, the first collection was an art collection, really with very strong concept, because I needed people to attract attention. So with this art collection, with products that were never done, you know, some products like with bullets, real bullets from guns, but with a philosophical message, you see the time but you don't know yours, or with real butterfly wings, dials, that now, you know, Philippe Dufour he uses also our dials.
Yeah, our dials, yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
All this collection were more something very different that took the attention. Now that the attention that people know more about the brand, we can do high watchmaking.
So you gave us a Purity Tourbillon.
Yes, I give you? No,
not
Okay,
yet. Maybe maybe after Tester Tea we can have it.
Not going on well.
Maybe after a cup of tea, English breakfast, we can maybe talk. But no, the Purity Tourbillon you gave us, exquisite execution. Okay,
Yes.
we're here for one reason: the Purity Wavy HMS mirror.
Yes.
So talk to me about this new novelty.
So when we decided with my son and with some friends in the Jura to make my own movement, we started from a white page of paper. So what we wanted first of all is to say, okay, we need to find one type of design that will be the red line for all the new Purity line. So in fact what I wanted is two barrels to have a strong energy, very strong energy, and a stable couple for all the torque. Couple is in French. Strong torque. Then this is the two barrels is one of the identity that you see redesign now the barrels. Then we can get out on the escapement, being tourbillon or not, with a certain design. So we did it first in a big size, and then the second caliber, which was our caliber, I mean manufactured
in-house,
caliber, was the same but smaller, which was all of the challenge already. The third was also the Purity Tourbillon, but in a curvy way, in a tonneau way. Then we said we do the central tourbillon also with the same architecture, but automatic. And then I said, okay, now we need to make it also three hands.
Okay.
So that was all of a challenge, but I wanted also the three hands to be very architectural, very spatial.
Having looked at the images, it's the visual architecture is just phenomenal. But
so we keep these two barrels with a very stable torque, and in fact I wanted really the escapement to be on a podium, to be on a stairway to heaven, to use all the surface, not only the surface but all the volume of the watch to make like a spectacle.
You really maximize the whole.
Yes, so this is something very wow, very appealing. And then when I put the first prototype on my wrist, I was seeing my old skin through, and I said, this is ugly. This is ugly. So what?
It's looking great today, I have to be honest with you. Even without the light.
So I said, you're a liar.
I'm a nice liar.
Yeah, good. Nevertheless, I said, what can we do? I need something to enhance even more the movement, to play with the light. And what is better than a mirror to play with light and enhance the movement is a mirror. So what is fantastic, it's one side that you can still see the movement when you turn it, but on the other side you see the movement with no end. You can see all the details, all the hand beveled, all the
finishing looks incredible.
It's fantastic.
Incredible.
Even more with this. And I think I didn't make any research, but I don't think anybody did this before. But I think it's a very good way to enhance a skeleton movement.
So what made you decide to do the first ever mirror case back, you know?
Just in fact because it was not done, and second it's a good way to enhance the luminosity and the visibility of the movement, and third you don't see your skin. So there was a lot of argument. to do so. And even it's very simple. You want it, we put it. We just need to unscrew the back and put back a mirror. You don't want it, we take it out and we put a new. So it's an easy way to have something different for flattering this fantastic movement.
And it's limited edition?
Yeah, of course, 99 pieces.
Yeah. All your watches are.
Yeah, they're all limited or unique. Some are unique. Of course, we do a lot of unique pieces.
Yeah.
And the thing is also that I want to speak about the design of the case.
Speak away. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I designed for many brands, many here or others. I designed for Samsung and so. Okay. Nevertheless, what is important is here, my design capability were challenged in a very good way by my son, Jeremy, who is a designer. He's in a master in a design school of luxury object, and he totally changed the type of design I was doing by doing like a wave. That's why it's called wave.
The wavy mirror,
yes, you will see on the product.
Yeah.
And even the finishing, I had to find new people for the finishing, because you will see it's not only sandblasted, but it's also with a mirror polishing line, which is very complicated to make. And this is good because we had, at the beginning, 100 cases were not good. We had to start again, and now we find a way to make this line very, very, it's a mirror line, it's a polished line that takes back the mirror case back. So it's something very nice, and you can see a design which is very, very, very nice.
How challenging was that?
Very challenging.
Yeah.
But I love challenge. This is my style. It's my Bushido.
I can see you really push the boundaries, doing something very different, innovative, evolving, obviously from the purity tourbillon to the purity wavy HMS mirror, constantly evolving your executions.
The purity is really now the main focus of the brand. Yes, it was also not possible at the beginning of the brand because it's very heavy to finance, and as I told you, it's auto finance. So it was in my mind since years, but I had to have a certain level of capability to finance such big project. It's the 6th own caliber in the brand, and this is very nice. Also worth seeing, we have this collection called Luminity. And we have 2 micro rotors which are just wonderful. They came just here. I don't think you know about, because we didn't even write. We finished them the night before, and this is also something very nice.
After we sit down, I will certainly take the time to check that out. Pardon the joke. But obviously, family is very important to you. Yvan Arpa, your son, is involved.
Yes. Also
how is
Stanislas is an engineer. Is involved with me in the movement. Jeremy is involved with me in the case design. My wife is involved with me in the dial of the art collection. She does those butterfly wings by hand. And even the employees, it's like a family. Nobody quit. Nobody quit. They must be happy.
Are you looking to expand your team, or are you happy with 20? You said 21, yeah?
Now we're happy, but we never know. And also you need to find now it's a good balance. We are. I used to run big companies. There's too many human problems with big companies.
No, absolutely. We're nearly out of time, unfortunately, but I've got one more question that I ask many CEOs, and you're my first CEO interview of the day.
Okay.
The bar is set very, very high, I have to be honest with you, already from yourself. If you had 60 seconds left on Earth, what watch are you wearing and why?
Yeah, good one. I would meditate to imagine my next watch that you wouldn't be able to make because it's my last time on Earth.
Can be, interesting. Well,
thank you very much.
Thanks so much. Absolute pleasure. Thanks for your time, and I hope to repeat this next year.
Please.
For Watches and Wonders 2026.
You're home.
Thanks for your time, Yvan.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.